Hello, beautiful people, my good friends, fans, and family of Judith TV show. Hey, my people, my people, my people. Guys, how are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My usual greeting, because I don't know at what point in time you will see this video. I don't know at what point in time you will watch it, okay? So that's why I try to balance it so that at every point in time you'll be contained, okay? How are you guys doing? I hope you're okay. Thank you so very much for always being there for me. I don't take it for granted. In fact, I hail you guys. I hail you guys. You're so amazing, okay? Thank you. So, I want to believe that you have already subscribed by now. Eh? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Because I want you to be part of this family where we can talk about marriage issues, where we rub minds, where you let me know at the comment section what you think, if there's any question, if there's any opinion, if there's any story you want to tell me to discuss. Okay, that's what it entails to be part of this family, right? And to my amazing subscribers, oh my god, you guys are so amazing. I can't thank you enough. So very grateful. So very grateful. I celebrate you guys. This is for you guys. Okay guys, please, as you're watching this video, let me first of all say this. Please don't forget to share this video. I've always said that, you know why? Somebody somewhere might watch this video and pick one or two things that will better his or her marriage. That's the essence of it all. That's why I'm here. Do you understand that? So please help me by sharing this video, comment, and then subscribe so that we can roll together, so that we can grow together. Do you understand? Thank you. And so, as a recap, in my last video, I talked about violence in marriages, and I said that there's no need for there to be violence in marriage, okay? The wifeys should try as much as possible not to push their husbands to react, because most times this violence is always against the women. It's not as if it's not against men, but it's more against the women. So all I said in that video was for wifeys to be more careful the way they provoke their spouses to, you know, beat them up or to be violent in their marriage relationship, okay? And for the husbands, the hobbies, see, you are not a real man because you are violent on a woman. If you know that you are strong enough, if you want to beat, if you want to fight, you can always go to the market, you go to the motor parks, you go to where rough guys are seen. Just slap one of them and tell him, you know who I am, and you get the beating of him. You get the good fight that will define you as a man, if you believe that that is what defines you as a man. But I believe that's not what defines you as a man. Do you understand? Love your wife. That's the much you can do. That's what makes you a man. That's what makes you exceptional. That's all I said about in that video. You can just Google it and then go and watch. It's there on YouTube in my space, okay? The Judith TV show. And so in today's video, I want to talk about the influence of strange women in marriages. You know how to handle that? Have you heard about that? Are you aware that they influence marriages negatively? If you are certain, then I want to talk about how to handle it. Do you understand that? By the way, who is a strange woman? What do I mean by strange woman? A strange woman is another woman that is part of a marriage relationship that shouldn't be, okay? A marriage relationship is supposed to be between two people, a man and a woman. That is how God, that is the original principle of God. That is how God wants it to be. And you discover that anything that will go against the principle of God, if the principles of God about marriage is not upheld, that's where problems starts coming in. So these strange women are women, well, these days they are called side chicks, they are called whatever name, girlfriends, whatever, baby mamas, slave queens, whatever they are called. But for me, they are all under the same umbrella of strange women. You know why they play a major role in devastating homes? Because they keep on comparing and keep on wanting to take the position of the wife of the man. For God's sake, if any beautiful lady decides to befriend a married man, you are making the greatest mistake of your life. You know why? That man will end up wasting your time, wasting your energy, wasting your resources. At the end of the day, he's not going to marry you. Even if he marries you, it's always going to be a problem. You are too good now. You are too. Why would you eat an apple and lose a garden? You are too good to be a second fiddle. You are being managed. Maybe the man will tell you, my wife doesn't have a child for me, and so I want you to call me. Or maybe you will become pregnant outside of marriage, and somehow a marriage relationship is now organized in such a shabby way, and then you come in. Is that how you value yourself? That is devaluing yourself. That is devaluing yourself. Do you understand? And strange women, most times, even if the person is not married, most times the reason why I say they bring about problems is that they keep on competing, behind the scene. They keep on competing with the wife of the man. They keep on competing, and the man will always come and tell them, do you know one thing? Can I tell you one thing? Most times when men want something from you, obviously sex, when they want it from you, or even money, or even anything at all, they will come with such stories. Don't mind my wife. In fact, I'm tired of that woman. I want to chase her away. It's you that is the correct person. It's you that is the babe. It's you that is the happening person. And you will foolishly accept that. Babe, you are running down your time. You're running down your value. And the man knows. He'll be playing along with you. Getting what he wants from you. And you don't have anything. There's no backbone. If there's a problem between you people, he goes back to his wife, apologizes to his wife and his children, and goes back. But to you are just there. Have you ever wondered why a lot of ladies, are of age and they are not married? Some is no problem of theirs. It's not as a result of strange women, but a good number of them is because of that. So at the end of the day, when the man must have moved on, then they'll now start looking around on who to hold on, or probably jump into another married man's boat again. And the whole thing continues. How long are you going to be deceived? Just how long are you going to allow yourself to be deceived? It shouldn't be. It doesn't make sense. You are devaluing yourself. You are devaluing yourself. And any man that you are a married man that you are going after, do you know that there's a guy somewhere that might be wanting to have something serious with you? But by the time the guy discovers that a married man you're involved with, the guy will just leave you alone. And you continue your stupidity. I call it stupidity because this man is simply wasting your time. But you refuse to see it. You refuse to reason. You understand? You are just flowing like that. He's giving you money, telling you don't mind, and you buy phone, you buy car. At the end of the day, that phone, a new one will come, and you will not be able to buy another new one for you. And then you'll find out that you are now retarding while he moves on with his wife. So at the end of the day, who is losing? Who is losing? The strange women, I don't know why, it will be very, very rare before you see a guy that will come into a home and break a home and still stand there. It will be very, very rare. It's usually the part of the women because they are easily deceived. Women are easily deceived in such issues. The man will come and tell you tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales, and you will agree. Go and check out most of the slave queens and the side chicks and whatever. Go and check out how they end up. They don't always end up well. No, they don't. Because the man would... In fact, I know of a particular lady. A side chick. This lady was, her head was just so swollen. The man was buying her everything. In fact, the man rented an apartment for her. Furnished the apartment. Paid for 2 or 3 years. Bought her a car. As far as she's concerned, she's the greatest. She didn't think of tomorrow. She didn't plan herself. She didn't celebrate herself. She didn't equip herself. And the thing continued. You know one thing? By the time the wife of the man got to know, then the woman started giving problems. Yes, the woman started giving problems. So the man started withdrawing. First of all, he will always start with not picking your calls anymore. He's the one that calls you. He picks your calls all the time. But before you know it, he will no longer be calling you. Even when you call, he will not be picking your calls as usual, as frequent as he used to. Then you know that this guy has started withdrawing. Do you know that this man continued like that? You know what this man did? The car he bought that car in his name. And then got the original of the documents of the car. I don't know how he did it. Photocopied it and put the lady's name there and photocopied and gave her a photocopy. But the original documents were all in his name. Do you know what? When he now started withdrawing from the lady, at a point, the house rent was due. the lady of God couldn't pay. And then the man kept on calling the landlord, please, just give me some time, I will pay, just give me time. Unknown to the lady that this man has plans. And before you know it, the man now came and said, the car is due for servicing. Let the driver come and pick the car, and then went and stayed with her, to deceive her. The driver will come and pick it and go for servicing. The driver came, picked the car. That was the end of it. I don't know what is wrong with this driver. Why has he not brought the car? I'll go and check what is wrong. Where did he even take it to? As if he didn't know. By the time the lady said, my friend, calm down. Why are you talking like this? Before you know, the quarrel has started. The man initiated it intentionally. And I tell you what, that ended the relationship. That lady's, those things, the man bought the bed, the fridge, TV, those kind of things, was just thrown out for her. And she had nowhere to go. They had to go and get a tarpaulin and cover the whole thing before a friend of ours took her in. What am I trying to say? This strange woman thing that is the in thing. Young, beautiful ladies will think it is the in thing. It's not the in thing. You are just destroying yourself. You're just wasting your time. A married man will always be committed to his wife. It will take a woman that is absolutely and totally bad and dangerous for this man to leave him for you. He will not do. Just get to know he will not leave his wife for you. At the end of the day, that woman is telling you that the woman is bad, he doesn't know this, he doesn't that, he will go back to that woman. Maybe there was something the woman was lacking, so and then you provided it there and then. So he took advantage of that. By the time he's through with that, he just threw you away, and then he'll find a way to fizzle out like that and go back to his wife. And there's nothing you can do. Right from now till tomorrow, there's absolutely nothing you can do. So who has lost out? Who? You, of course. Why do you want to continue losing? You are not going to be a loser now. The Bible says that we are winners. So act like the winner that we are now. Abby? You understand what I'm trying to say? The point I'm making, ladies, I'm not trying to make fun of it. The point I'm making is, if you are into it, retrace your steps. Develop yourself. Be yourself. There's a guy somewhere that will celebrate you. That's why I said initially, don't eat an apple and lose a garden. You are busy struggling for an apple. Just one apple. That man that is somebody's own. You are busy struggling for that man, But God has a garden for you. And in that garden, there's apple, there's pineapple, there's orange, there's every other thing there that you need. So why don't you wait for the garden that God has for you? It takes only patience. Do you understand? I don't want this video to be too long as usual. I don't like my videos to be too long so that the message can sink in. Okay? The point I'm making is that for strange women that destroys homes, there's no need. And for you wives, please try as much as possible. Don't drive your husband into the house of these women, because most times men will tell you that it's the way their wives behave at home, that's why they go in there. Well, I think it's a 50-50 thing. Well, much as I'm saying yes, they are right, but at the same time they are wrong, because a man who is a cheat will always cheat, even when you are doing all that you can. But keep on doing the good that you're doing. Keep on doing the good that you're doing. He will not go far. He will not go far. All those things you are doing, prayerfully keep the watch. He will not go far. Do you understand what I'm saying? And for you, hubby, I don't know what you gain, by knocking the heads of women. So hobbies, slow down. Do you understand? Strange women influence in homes is nothing to write home about. You just bring in a strange woman that will come and bring a bad influence in your home. So giving you ideas, manipulating one or two things or the other. Do you understand? You stop taking care of your family, stop taking care of your children. That is not the best. That doesn't define you as a man, for God's sake. Please. Leave strange women alone and let strange women leave you alone. Focus on your wife. Teach her what you want. Do with her what you want. Okay? That's just it. A little patience here and there and things will work out. That's all I'm saying here. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Thank you very much for listening. I am so grateful that you're there and then you're on my space. For my subscribers, once again, I'd like to thank you so very much and then call for more people to subscribe. Please be part of this family. I will love it. And then the comment section is free and open as usual. Please let me know your thoughts. Pen down your opinion there for me and then we'll roll from there. On that note, guys, I am so grateful that you're there for me.